Dropshipping is a business model that's always expanding, it's always changing, and really it's always evolving. So today we're going to be talking about a few different ways that you can start gaining the upper hand on your competition in terms of finding some of the best dropshipping products. I'm going to show you one way that is actually pretty advanced. A lot of people don't know about this. And I'm also going to show you how you can test out various niches, so that way you can test out various products all at the same time. And even better, how you can get started pretty much in just a few minutes. So with that, let's just go ahead and get started. So like I mentioned before, dropshipping is always changing. There's always something new that's coming out. Now, funny enough, the tool that I'm about to show you is actually not at all even geared towards dropshipping.
Wait, what?
It's actually geared towards helping customers find something to purchase, but we can easily use this to our advantage, and that is Amazon's Rufus. So check it out. We're running over to Amazon.com. Everyone has access to this. It's completely free, and all you have to do is click on over here where you see the little option that says Rufus. So we're going to click on that, and let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. And it looks like that's the biggest we can make it, so hopefully that works. Now, when it comes to Rufus, Rufus is really Amazon's AI. Now, this isn't meant to be anywhere near like ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Grok or anything like that. All this really does is it helps the customers find some products that could fit whatever it is that they're currently looking for. Now, it's not going to give you direct answers, but we can ask it direct questions and then just work around those answers that it gives us. So let's say we're thinking of starting our dropshipping store and we want to start selling pet products. So here I'm going to ask Rufus, what are some of the best pet products out currently? Now it's thinking and it says, I don't have access to that information about specific pet products. Could you tell me more about what you're looking for? For example, I need a durable chew toy. And then it gives us a couple of different suggestions. So it's going to give us PetSmart pet products, Chewy pet products, Petco. These are all different companies, so we don't have to worry about those. But then we can start looking at some like this one right here, or actually even this one right here, PetSafe Pet Containment System. That's interesting. That actually looks to be something like one of those little shock collars. I'm not a huge fan of shock collars because I don't know, I feel like it can cause the poor dog pain, but there are some other ones that are a lot more humane, of course. Some that could just simply vibrate and it kind of like scares them, so that way they don't escape a certain radius, I guess. Besides that, they have this Canine Sport Sack Pet Carrier. So it's a little sack to carry your dog or your cat. So let's see. Let's ask it, what about electronics for pets? So I'm just asking it a few different questions so it can start suggesting all of these different things that it thinks that we would like. And the cool thing about Rufus is that it actually sends us a few products that we potentially haven't seen before. I found quite a few different products on here. Now check it out. So now that I asked it for electronics, it's still telling us that it can't really give us any specifics, but it does give us some pretty cool suggestions. So here we have pet cameras for monitoring. So we have different cameras like baby cameras except for pets, cameras that can be accessed from outside of the house. You know, you want to make sure that your dogs aren't getting on top of the couch or trying to go into the garbage or whatever. Then we have automatic pet feeders, which are really good for people that decide to, you know, go on a little vacation. Maybe they want to take 2 or 3 days off and leave the house and they don't have anywhere to put their pets. Now, I don't suggest doing this with dogs, but with cats, I have seen people that leave their cats at home. They just leave them with enough water, enough food, and of course, their litter box. Now, instead of leaving a bunch of food out and maybe having the cat eat everything all at once, an automatic pet feeder will feed it at specific points of the day. Now, I actually had an automatic pet feeder at one point, but it was for turtles. So I wanted to take a week where I think I was going to go on a cruise or something like that. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But it was really cool because it was set on a timer. So at exactly 8 o'clock every day, it would turn, drop the specified amount of food, and it would start circling again until the next day. Now, there are going to be tons of different types of products that you can use for all of the different types of pets, or of course, whatever it is that you're looking for. But besides that, we can see that there's also pet GPS trackers that it's suggesting. This is a really cool one. We have pet grooming tools, something that people use all the time, and pet fountain water dispensers. I would suggest that this would actually might sound better as pet water fountain dispensers maybe. But either way, this is a really cool tool that you can use to your advantage to come up with brand new products that you've probably never heard of. Using the same exact method, I actually came across a really cool pet product that was an automatic doggy door opener, which used a little RFID chip that you just simply put onto the dog's collar, and whenever it got near it, it automatically opened. That was ingenious, actually. Now, Rufus is an awesome tool, so let's ask it for one more suggestion. So I'm going to see what it gives me this time. I'm going to say, I'm looking for something to help me keep the backyard clean. I want it to be automatic. So in my mind, I'm kind of thinking something like a Roomba, you know, like one of those little automatic vacuums, except for the backyard. Maybe something that automatically cuts the grass. Let's see. Okay, so now it is going to give us a couple of specific products because I did specify what I'm looking for. Now we have a HydroSteam pet carpet cleaner. Not really looking for that one, at least not for the outside. An EcoStrong outdoor odor eliminator. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Maybe somebody has some nasty smelling, I don't know what, in their backyard.
What is that I smell in the air?
And this is the perfect product to get rid of it. And I'm just gonna ask it one more thing. I'm looking for something to automatically cut my grass. Oh, check it out. And there's actually one. These robotic lawnmowers offer hands-free grass cutting for your yard. That is insane. It is expensive. It's $600 for this one, and this one's $2,300, but it kind of looks like a Tesla of lawnmowers. And then we have this one. It's called the Segway Navimo. And yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was looking for. So you can pretty much tell Rufus what you're looking for or what your problem is, and it'll give you a few suggestions to help you out with that, whether that be on the AutoDS handpicked product section or through a supplier like AliExpress, or even source it directly from Amazon themselves. Now, I am curious as to what I can find on AliExpress for some of these different products. So let's use the second method, which is going to be Google Lens. So let's go ahead and click on this one right here. This actually looks really cool. But let's go ahead and right click this, and then we're going to go to search with Google Lens. Now I'm going to give you a second option on how you can use Google Lens, which is even cooler than this, because I'm pretty sure you've seen this before. But here all we have to do is highlight what we're looking for, and then it's going to do a reverse image search. I remember back in the days, a reverse image search was something that I guess like only the FBI could do at one point, and now we literally have it at our fingertips, whether that be on our computer or on our phones. So once we do this, we can look over on the right hand side, and we have this little bar. We can go ahead and search for any particular text along with that same image. So let's say if we're looking for AliExpress, it'll search for anything on AliExpress with this particular image. Now there are actually a couple of options on here. How much was, hold on, let's open this one in a new tab really fast. So on Amazon, we can find this one for $598. And then if we look over to the ones that we opened up, obviously this is definitely a no-go, $2,665. But then we have this one over at Alibaba, which starts at $415. Oh, look at that. It even has its own little charging station outside. Then we can check out some of the other ones. This one is at $507. So overall, I think this one might be the best one. For $415, we can find one over at Alibaba. And if we want to check it out, if we want to go ahead and actually order one of these, order a sample, or maybe even start drop shipping them, Alibaba is one of those websites that specializes in wholesale. But some suppliers on here do offer single shipping or drop shipping. And in order to do this, in order to be able to reach out to them and see if that's something that they can offer you or help you out with, all you have to do is send them a message. So right here, you can go ahead and click on chat now. I always suggest that if you're sourcing from Alibaba, you chat with a representative. Don't just order something directly from the order page up here. So all you have to do is simply click on chat now, answer a couple of questions. Sometimes they'll give you some automatic questions. Answer that, and then eventually somebody's going to be replying back to you. Remember, most of these, if not all of these, are located in China. So just take into account that time difference. So don't always expect a reply right away. All right, so next up we have the same thing, Google Lens, but instead of backtracing images, we're going to be backtracing a video. And doing this is also very, very easy. So check it out. Right now we are at TikTok, one of my favorite places to look for trending products. We all know that if you want to be selling, you need to be making content on TikTok. So everyone who's anyone that's trying either some sort of affiliate marketing or drop shipping. Now I do know that affiliate marketing and drop shipping are two completely different business models, but both of them most of the times are going to be trying to offer trending products. So you can still use videos of people that are recommending products as affiliate marketing instead of selling them themselves as a type of product research method. So right now we're over at TikTok, and I'm going to look for hashtag TikTok made me buy it. We all know TikTok made me buy it, but my twist on it is I put a space and I put a particular niche. So electronics. So instead of getting bombarded with all of the different products that are being currently sold on TikTok or advertised on TikTok, we're going to get bombarded with just electronic products that are being sold or advertised on TikTok. Now check it out. On here, we can go ahead and look for really any one of these different products. So let's look for an interesting one really fast. I like the portable TV tablet. That is interesting. Okay, so I don't care about what she has to say, to be completely honest with you right now. All I need is a clear image or view of the product, which really we can use any one of these. But I'm going to try to get a cleaner one. Hold on. I think that last one is perfect. Or maybe even the first one. You know what? Let's try that one. So here all we have to do is right click, but not inside the video. Because if you right click inside the video, you're going to have the TikTok options. So copy the link or send to a friend. We're not looking for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click anywhere outside of the window or outside of the video itself in any empty space that you can find. And then we're also going to get search with Google Lens. So we can go ahead and do this again. And then we can highlight the product. In this case, our little TV stand or portable TV or monitor or whatever this is. And here we can find all of the different options once again. So we can see that the original one is from LG, but guaranteed there's going to be a few different generic options on AliExpress, Alibaba, DHgate. All we got to do is start looking through here. We can find one on Amazon for $955. We can find it on AliExpress, looks like for $695. We have another one on Alibaba for $209. Oh, another one on Amazon for $480. So as you can see, Google Lens is really, really helpful. It's one of the best options that you can use to look for suppliers for already trending products or for products that people are currently advertising. All right, so this next method that I'm going to show you is going to combine both store creation along with product finding. And that's going to be using the AutoDS AI pre-built Shopify stores. So these have had a complete revamp. Check it out. So right now we're going to run over to our account over at AutoDS. I'm already logged in and I'm simply going to click on up here where I have my store. Now this is my actual store. So for you, if you just signed up, it might look a little bit different. It'll simply just tell you add store. And that's what it tells me down here. It tells me also add store, so I can go ahead and create one. Now we're going to click on add store. And this is exactly what you'll see, even if you click on add store from this page or from the previous one that I showed you. Now on here, we're going to go ahead and click on build with AI. We're going to choose the Shopify store option and click on continue. Now on here, we're going to have 3 different options. We're going to choose the middle one, which is the one that's going to generate our Shopify store for us. Not just that, but it's also going to give us a good amount of hand-picked products. These products are proven to be trending and have a proven track record of actually selling. These are best sellers essentially. So let's go ahead and choose this one, click on continue, and now we need to select our niche. Now we can go with any one of these 5 different niches, whether it be fashion and apparel, electronics and gadgets, sports and fitness, or if you're really not sure which one you want to choose, just click on the last option, I'm not sure. Now for this time, we're going to go ahead and choose the sports and fitness niche. Let's go ahead and click on continue. Now we're going to choose 2 different banners that are going to go on our home page. So this is what people are going to see as soon as they land on our website. Now I'm going to choose this one right here because it shows people being active, and this one right here because I want to add a little bit of sports into it. So let's go ahead and click on continue. Now we're going to have to create a Shopify store. So let's go ahead and click on access Shopify over here. It's going to take us directly to Shopify, where at the current time of this recording, there's a promotion going on where you can get 3 months for $1 each month. So essentially, you're paying $3 for 3 months of Shopify. So let's go ahead and here and just put in our information. Let's go ahead and sign up, start a free trial. All right, when we get to this page, we really don't need to do this. So just click on I don't want help setting up. I mean, really, AutoDS is going to do all the work for us. And that's it. Now we can go back to AutoDS. So let's click on back to our page over here. Go ahead and scroll down and then look for the continue button. Now we're actually going to have to choose a plan. So let's click on access Shopify plans. Now we can do that from the page that we were at previously, but I find it easier to just go step by step based on what the system is telling us. So on here, we're going to go ahead and sign up. All right, so once our payment goes through, then we're going to have this page. Now on here, I do suggest that you go ahead and fill this out because if you don't fill this in, then you're not going to be able to make any sales. This is actually a requirement. Now you can do this later. I suggest just do it now. Just get it over with. Now save the business address. And we're done on this part. So back to AutoDS, scroll down. We can see that we did everything that it asked us to. Go ahead and continue. Now we need to install the AutoDS app. So once again, click on access Shopify. It's going to take us directly to the Shopify App Store. Go ahead and click on install. Quick and easy. That's done. Just click on install one more time. Now it's going to do the installation all by itself. And then it's going to go ahead and add our store to our AutoDS account. So if we click on up here, and then we're going to see here that our created store, the one that we just created and linked, is the one that's selected. So we can go ahead and click on update. Now we can see that the next step is going to be to simply create our actual store. So AutoDS is going to take over at this point and customize our entire store. So let's go ahead and click on customize my store. And the AutoDS AI is going to be doing its magic. All right, now the next thing we need to do is go back to Shopify. So let's access it again. On this part, we're going to go ahead and look for this right here, the password protection. And we're just simply going to take that off and then save. Back to AutoDS one more time, click on continue. Don't worry, we're pretty much almost done at this point. And yeah, actually, that's it. Our store is completely done. All right, so this is our brand new sports and fitness store. So as you can see here, first we have the 2 banners that we chose. They look really nice, actually. Like they are perfectly blended in, perfectly sized. Then we have a nice little animated announcement banner up here. I like the fact that it moves from side to side or from one side to the other. Then if we scroll down, we can see we have a bit of information on our store and our products. So built for your active life, designed to accommodate all of your essentials from workout clothes to sports equipment, your companion workout, performance and style in one. Then we have our email list. So we have already somewhere where our customers can come in and join our email list. I highly suggest here that you include some sort of discount to entice your customers to actually give you their emails. Remember, email marketing is the biggest form of marketing out there. There's a reason why it's lasted so long, and all of the biggest retailers to this day still use it. Nike, Foot Locker, Apple, Microsoft, everyone asks you for their email. Most offer you a 5, 10, 20% discount off of your first order. It's really a direct connection to your customers. Any information that you have on any new products, you can let them know directly to their inbox. There's nothing else that can really give you that except for maybe sending all of your customers a direct message on Instagram or something. But besides that, we have then our Why Choose Us. So we have a bit more trust badges down here. Then we have a video over here that we can simply just replace ourselves with anything that has to do with our store or a theme that goes around our store. In this case, sports and fitness. We have a little testimonial section over here and a contact us form. So if anybody has any questions or any concerns with their orders, they can send you an email directly from the homepage. Then we have our footer. Our footer looks really nice. It's also animated. It's very interactive. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And finally, a little about us section down here and our social media handles. Also, of course, our quick links. Now, let's take a look at our product page because this is what really stands out. And as you can see, like the entire theme it's a premium theme. This theme is valued at over $200. So let's go ahead and click on catalog really fast. We can see that even our catalog or our products page where all of our products are listed also looks totally different from what you typically see. It looks really nice. It's very clean, very aesthetic. Let's go ahead and look for this one right here. So these swimming goggles. Now this is our products page. As you can see, it already has our sale price and it's got our discounted price. So down from $10 to $7, all of our different variations. So we have our gray one, we have our bright silver one, we have our pink one. And one of the cool features about this is, as you can see, whenever we choose any different color variation, like the bright pink, it automatically changes to that image. So that way your customers know exactly which variation of the product they're going to be getting. We have a couple of trust badges or a bit of information on the product over here. So clear vision, UV protection, waterproof, secure, and fit. Nice little bundle deals over here so we can upsell our customers. Our trust badges down here. We have our PayPal option, add to cart option, bit information on the shipping. And this is my favorite part because it just looks so much cleaner than any other product page that I've seen. Pretty sure you've seen some of our top 10 products videos. If you haven't, then I highly suggest you check it out. In those videos, we always talk about some of the best products that you can dropship for the upcoming months. Now, I go over a lot of different stores on there, and one of the things that I see all the time that I absolutely hate is going to be just a massive description of just a bunch of images, a bunch of GIFs, and a lot of text. Look, your customers, they don't want to spend too much time reading. Just give them quick and concise information and they'll be happy. They're going to read a few sentences a lot quicker and they're actually going to read it versus entire paragraphs. So this over here is perfectly structured for that. We all know that in this day and age, nobody has an attention span anymore. So the quicker you can get the information to your customers, the quicker they are going to be to make a purchase. So here we can see there's a couple of questions. So we can simply just click on the arrow and it'll give us the answers. Quick, easy, straight to the point. And then we just overall have more information on our products and our store. Now, how can we use this to our advantage for our dropshipping stores? Well, there's a few different ways. For one, you can get started right away selling your products. So as you can see, we pretty much made an entire store with a very, very nice premium theme, fully loaded with trending products. So really, we can get started dropshipping the exact same day we decide to actually make a move and start becoming dropshippers. Now, the other way that this can help us is by testing out the waters on various different niches or in a general store. So as you saw earlier, we did have a few different options to choose from in terms of the different niches. So really, we can choose every single one of those niches and then start up a Shopify trial for each one of those. Remember, it's going to be $3 for 3 months. So we have 3 months to try out these different niches and see which ones we're actually making progress with at the end of our trial. If we see that the sports and fitness niche isn't working for us, we can go ahead and cancel it. Maybe the pets niche is actually making us a good amount of money. Then we're going to focus on that store and start scaling it with automation. So once again, dropshipping is a business model that's always changing. And there's always going to be lots of different things that are going to be integrated into it, a lot of different tools that are going to start running solely off of AI to help make your dropshipping businesses a lot easier. So because of that, it's always very important to stay up to date with all of the latest trends, all of the latest tools, and all of the latest features that there are across the different selling platforms. Also, different suppliers. As we saw earlier, Amazon has Rufus. It's not anything that's really directly made for dropshippers, but we can take advantage of it. So if you want more information on that, if you do want to stay up to date in anything that has to do with dropshipping, then make sure you drop a like and of course, subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, if you want to check out AutoDS and you want to give us a shot, if you want to test out the waters, right now you can get started for just $1 for the next 2 weeks. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. As always, it truly means the world to me and it really helps out when you guys like the channel and watch the entire video. So props to you. I wish you all nothing but success in your dropshipping businesses as always. And with that, my name is Mario with AutoDS and I'll catch you all next time.